Steve Jewin, MMA Mania.
James?
Yeah.
Okay, I have Steve.
Yes. Hello,
Yeah,
James.
no worries.
Good to talk to you today. How are
What's
you
up,
doing?
man, Ari?
I'm
You
good.
too.
I'm very excited about your upcoming Bellator fight, Bellator 158 in London at the
So am
O2
I.
Arena.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be good.
I hope so too. You're facing a more experienced opponent, but that's what I want to get into first and foremost because you're relatively new on the scene. So tell us how you got started in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, well, on paper, I'm new to the scene. I've got 4 professional fights, but I've been training MMA since I'm 12 years old. Do you know what I mean? I'm training about 7, 8 years or whatever, and so I'm not an experienced going against this guy. Do you know what I mean? To be honest, I'm probably more experienced than him coming from martial arts. He's got more professional fights than me, but he's not more experienced.
All right, that's a fair assessment. But what made you want to get into martial arts at 12? What was your inspiration to get involved?
It was just kind of like I had done karate before, and then it was kind of just like a local thing. Do you know what I mean? There was like a local club that just started up, and it was kind of just like a phase where I came from. I come from like a small town, and it was just like a phase. And then I just started it up, and now here I am, haven't looked back.
There's a little bit of wind noise. Are you outside right now?
Yeah, my side. It's like walking up the street.
Yeah, there's a couple of times here where I'm having a little trouble hearing you because it must be pretty windy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, let's see. I'll try and cover.
All right. Now, a lot of the publicity that's come out for this fight has referenced the fact that you're a training partner of Conor McGregor's. So, first of all, can you tell us a little bit about the hype going into that, and if it's overblown or if it's a worthy point to make about your debut?
No, definitely not. I feel like Conor has set the path for me in MMA and all the rest of the young guys, all the rest of the young fighters in Ireland that are in our gym that are coming up. Do you know what I mean? We've got to bow down to him and thank him for what he has done for us. Do you know what I mean? He's kind of set the first one to go in and make a living and make his dream come true in MMA, but sometimes I get compared to him. I don't like that. I feel like I'm totally different. Do you know what I mean? It's different, but I love training with Conor, and he's definitely a big inspiration to me and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
You say you get compared to him, and you don't think that's necessarily true because, you know, you're both from Ireland and you're both featherweights, but you're a different type of fighter, so... Yeah,
I'm more of a submission. Like, all my fights are a winner by submission. Do you know what I mean? I come from a karate background, you know what I mean? So I've got I can control myself on the feet, but if you look at all my fights, I've come by submission. Do you know what I mean? All his come by knockout. So they're totally different. I don't see why, but whatever, fuck it, I don't get a bollocks, you know what I mean? I'm just here doing my love, having fun, and I'm just going to keep fighting, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And that stuff really matters to me.
You've gotten all your wins by submission, that is true. I've also heard that Conor's submission game is underrated, and it's actually pretty good, and we just haven't gotten to see it. What would you say?
Yeah, definitely. So it is. Conor's probably, I've seen him roll with some of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the world, and do more than hold his own.
So it's pretty fair to say then that Nate Diaz won't be choking him out a second time?
No, I can't see it. I don't think, like, if you look at that fight, sure, like, when Conor was fresh, I mean, he swept Nate and stuff on the ground, and so then he got fatigued, and then they choked him out, but I'd love to see it go to the ground when the both of them are fresh. I definitely don't think he would choke him out.
Well, we'll find out in a few months, but in the meantime, we've got your fight coming up with Mike Cutting, and you've said that the experience, you know, he has more pro experience, but you probably have about as much experience, so it sounds to me like you're not sweating him too much as an opponent.
No, I don't have, I know how much prepared I am, do you know what I mean, and I know that what I have done, and to me, that's all that matters, you know what I mean? I don't look too much into him, and he can do what he wants, but I know what I'm going to do, and I know I'm prepared to do it, so I'm 100% confident in my ability and the work that my coaches have put into me, so I'm not sweating anything.
That's good.
But I'm definitely not underestimating him. I'm definitely not. What I mean, I'm going in there giving it my all. I'm not underestimating anyone, but I have no worries at all. I'm not sweating anything.
How does it feel to make your debut for Bellator on a main card on television at the O2 Arena? It's not like you get to work your way up slowly. You're on the big stage immediately.
Well, man, it's like, I swear to God, I've been, just like a few months ago, I was sitting down eating dinner with my family talking about, like, she's like, just imagine, I was just having a conversation, I would be saying to them, like, imagine a few years' time, you know what I mean, when I'm, like, signed up and, you know what I mean, having, you know, been on the big TV and all this crack, and then now here I am, do you know what I mean, within a blink of my eye, I'm looking straight on the main card, and it's happening, do you know what I mean, so it's nice, but sometimes I just sit back a bit in my apartment at night after training and have a few interviews or whatever, and then I just look back and I'm going, like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? It's all a bit nuts. I'm only 19, I come from a small place. No one's ever done this kind of thing, but I love it, you know what I mean? I'm just following the dream. That's all I'm doing.
Well, speaking of following that dream, you're entering into a very competitive weight class in Bellator, one of the deepest and most talented. So how far does the dream take you? Do you want to go all the way to Daniel Strauss?
I'm coming straight for him. So straight for him. I want that belt. Do you know what I mean? That's my goals, and I'm going all the way. I'm not here to just come in, have a fight, and then see you later or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I'm fitting it in. I'm coming for it. I'm going straight for it.
Well, are you looking forward to the travel that's to come then? Because if you have additional international fights, you know, that's going to be a lot of miles and jet lag.
Yeah, nah, I'm used to traveling. I've fought in Vegas. I've fought jiu-jitsu competitions there, and I know what it's like to. That's what I mean. That's what everyone thinks I'm an experience, but I've done all these things. I've been to all these countries and competed and stuff since I'm very young years of age. You know what I mean? So I've experienced them things. It's nothing new.
I think it's just more of a fact of the public getting to know you at this point. Like, you've been there, you've done that, but you're just now, because you're on this Bellator card, it's like a whole new level of awareness for a lot of people getting to know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a lot of people are just starting to follow now. Do you know what I mean? They haven't been following me all along, but if they look back, they will see and they'll probably see on paper that he's just a young kid. You know what I mean? What the fuck? What's he doing? Do you know what I mean? He's just young and experienced. But if you look back into like my amateur career and stuff, and how long I've been training and stuff like that, then they'll realize that I've been there and done it all.
So since you've won all of your pro fights by submission, is it something that at some point you're actually looking to show off the hands, or do you want to keep sticking with what works for you?
Yeah, I'm not fixed what's not broke, you know what I mean? I'm quite confident that I can go in there and submit everyone in that whole division. So everyone, I don't see anyone that will trouble me on the ground. So I don't, but I'm working hard, and you know what I mean? I come from a karate background, so I come from a striking background, but I'm working hard in all aspects of the game, and I'm planning on doing it all. I do whatever it takes to win. You know what I mean? I'm not. It's not to say that I just got submissions or I just got that. I'll clip your chin or I'll take your neck. Whatever it takes, I'll grab it and I'll finish the fight.
What do you think about the rest of this card and the regional appeal of it? The guys like Michael Page and Ole Thompson and Semtex. Yeah. How do you feel about sharing the card with them?
It's pretty nice, alright. You know what I mean? I've always heard of these guys and stuff, especially Michael Page and Paul Semtex dealies. You know what I mean? They're pretty big stars over the side of the water and stuff, and to be sharing it straight onto the main card, 19 years old, and you know what I mean? It's a little bit mad, to be honest, but fuck it, I'm just going with it and putting everything I got into it and a bit of crack.
Well, it is a little bit bad and exciting, but I can tell you're having fun with it and you're rolling with it, so I really look forward to seeing this fight. Like you said, it's going to be a crack. So we're going to go to the O2 Arena on July 16th and see what happens.
Nice.
But before
Nice.
that,
Thank you so much.
yeah, I just want to get any plugs, any social media that you want to put out before we wrap it up today.
Yeah, follow my Twitter is Strabanimal MMA, and then Facebook obviously is just James Gallagher, and my Instagram is James1 Gallagher, and I'm also on Snapchat as well. It's .gal with 2 L's.
That's a good series of plugs, and I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you before I let you go how you got the nickname Strabanimal in the first place.
Yeah, the place where I come from is called Straban, and I'm also an animal, so they both mix well.
So it's just easy. Meld the two together, and that's how we got what you are. You're a Strabanimal in the cage.
That's how we got.
That's awesome. All right, James Gallagher, thank you so much. I appreciate the time today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.